Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco. Dish Out of Movies, the only movie review show I do reviews in terms of food. It's just Marco here tonight, this evening, and I am getting drunk to prepare for the Oscars. And as it turns out, fucking fuck, I did the thing where I accidentally stopped recording. And so I have two videos that are like 40 minutes each. And I put them both together. And when the editing got to 50%, what happened? It says, export error. We can't export because there's a file that's a problem. Fuck! Okay? So, I fucked up. I totally fucked up. And I got fucked up for it, okay? You're not the only one getting fucked up. I'm getting fucked up. So, I'm just gonna have to completely reshoot this video. Maybe I'll reshoot it in 2 parts to make it not a total pain in the dick. I don't know what to do. This really pisses me off. And you know what else pisses me off? Fucking Filmmaker Pro made it so you can't screen record anymore. So I can't, with the old list videos, when they got stuck on Filmmaker Pro, you know what I would do? I just fucking screen record those bitches and then upload them. Like, yeah, I'm gonna screen record them, you little fuck. You little fuck shit. Okay? But not this time, so I apologize for the inconvenience because I fucked up again. I fucked you guys up. I fucked myself up. Feeling like myself. Hee. What the fuck is that? A tweet just popped up. What the fuck? So, my video is, I did a 18-page Texas Chainsaw Massacre essay. I did an essay for you guys, just for you. Just for you and I. For you and I. Together forever. In love. Remember that song from Twin Peaks? Yeah. Okay. The new Texas Chainsaw. Let me just make a couple of points, because I will just say, sorry guys. Okay, because I'm going to have to delete that whole fucking video. And I spent an hour and 30 minutes goddamn fucking recording a video, and it fucked up. I'm so fucking pissed. I am pissed, but I'm drunk, so I don't care. I don't care about anything except for the Oscars now. Okay. In the movie, though, let's see. There's something I forgot to mention in my actual essay. And that is... Okay, I'll mention that, and then I'll do an Uncharted review, because then I can just say, this is the Uncharted review, so suck my big fat dick! Okay. Okay, so, people complained that Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 was shot in Bulgaria. The funny thing is that those same people have no problem with Halloween 2018. It's always those fucking Halloween fanboys. Those same people don't care when they shoot a movie that takes place in Illinois and Georgia or North Carolina, okay? These people are shooting in a completely different state. Even for Nightmare on Elm Street, they shoot in somewhere that's not Ohio. So what the fuck is up with that? Hypocrisy. And here's Safi. I'm gonna have to stop the video. Goodbye. And so we're discussing Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Now, the thing about this game is that it's a good game. Right, Safi? It's a good game, and it's way better than the first one. Now, here's the thing. The second game, it amps up everything. It literally does everything better than the first game. The only thing missing is the horror element. The second game doesn't really have anything scary. The first game does. But the great thing about the second game, not only does it have fantastic action, but it also has a great plot where you don't know who to trust or who to turn to, except for yourself and your little pistol that you go pew, pew, pew. And probably this game has been the hardest so far. I had a hard time defeating certain points. Like, there were certain points where I had a hard time playing them. And that was hard. And it wouldn't have been hard if it was the first or the third game. And I beat it on crushing mode, just like the first game, which I never thought I'd be able to do. So I guess these remasters, they totally pussified the games, and they made them kind of pussified. But the thing is that they're fun. And as long as they're fun, I'll play them. The funny thing is, probably the worst thing, but the best thing at the same time, is that the grenades. Because in this game, you can literally be 1 foot away from a grenade. And as long as it blows up behind the cover that you're in, you'll live. Whereas in the third game, if you're near a grenade, you go boom. So the grenade system in the second game is a little weird. It's a little weirdy poo. And it's a little like, okay, this is too easy. But it's a really, really good game. I mean, how could you not? There's so many levels that you could just discuss in detail how good each level is. There's a level where you have to carry someone who's wounded, and he's just a nothing character, but you have to drag him through a war zone to try to help him survive, and then he still gets killed by the villain. And it's a fantastic mission. And there's so many great missions like that are unique and interesting and fun, and they're dark at the same time. They're really good. And then there's a part where you go on a train and you spend like 10 chapters climbing the different train cars. It is so fantastic. It is probably one of the greatest video game sequences of all time. And it's a classic. This is a classic game at this point. Everything I've said has probably already been said by better YouTube people. The villain is actually pretty good too. He's a warlord, he's Russian, he's scary. And then you get to kill him at the end, which is very satisfying. The ending fight was tough. It was tough. But I managed to get through it because I exploited a very funny thing, which is that you can just let this Russian guy pick you up, punch you, and then throw you down. And as soon as you can just do that over and over again until the blue thing grows, and then you shoot the blue thing and explode him, and you do that over and over again, and he's dead. It took me a long time to do it, but it was actually fun. The problem with a lot of these hard games is that they're hard, but they're not fun. And I love how, with the remastered, they actually made this game fun for me. There were very few times where I was frustrated. And that is a good thing, because I hate it when games make you so frustrated you don't even want to play the game. Because why would you want to play the game if you can't do it? Why would you want to play a game that you can't beat? It's too hard. Not that being hard is a bad thing, but being too hard is a bad thing, because there's a certain level where it's like, okay, this is just cartoonish. Bastard, you bastard, Sony! And Chloe's a good character. Chloe's introduced in this game. she's pretty good, but this is probably her best game. It's all downhill from here. So it's sad that she just didn't remain a one-off character, because the way that she becomes like a hero in the third and the fourth and the spin-off game is trash, because that was never the intent of her character. The intent of her character was showing that all these thieves can't trust each other because they're a bunch of thieves, and thieves aren't good people. And they're trying to show that Nathan isn't a thief, and he's actually different than all these other criminals. It's just a fantastic game. It gets better and better as it goes on. It drags a little bit near the end, a little bit, but I don't mind it at all, because I'd rather play this than play part 3 or part 4 or part 1. Like, this is clearly the best game. Like, it's clearly the most enjoyable. My favorite gun is probably the pistol and the sniper rifle. And it's funny, too, because in the original game, I never used the sniper rifle. I looked at the sniper rifle like, only squares use the sniper rifle. But with this remastered version, for some reason, that sniper rifle came in handy to shoot people. It just shoots them in one shot and kills them. It's perfect. And so I loved how this game actually, you could tell the differences. It made me want to use the sniper. I love the missions with Tenzin and the winery area. I love that. That was awesome. That's probably my favorite part of the game for some reason. To be honest, I would like to see a full game with Nathan and Tenzin, because they have a great dynamic. You know, he's a lot younger than Sully, and so in a sequel, it'd be a lot better to see him and Tenzin than him and Sully. So I'd actually really like to see an Uncharted sequel where it's him and Tenzin, and that's it. And maybe someone else too. But I mean, at some point, it's like, why? Like, Elena is in every game. And she survives every game. It's ridiculous. And it's like, just leave her out of one game to make it more realistic that, okay, she's not surviving another warlord trying to kill her, trying to blow her up, trying to put tanks in her face. If this game is good, I give Uncharted 2 an A+. There's not really many flaws, or any flaws to say. Like, it's a really good game, and it holds up. Safi loves it too, even though she didn't even play it. And that's how good this game is. It's a good game. It's called Among Thieves. And what's funny is that the first game, this really is the best game. Like, this is clearly the best game. The first game has flaws. It's short. It's way too short. The third game has lots of flaws. The fourth game has lots of flaws. The spin-off has lots of flaws. This is the one game in the series where they got everything perfectly right. And so I wish that they would make another game that is like this game, because I don't think it would be that hard. Like, you don't have. I think with the third one, I'll talk about the third one in another video, but the third one tried to be extremely different than the second one, but the same at the same time. And so people need to learn the right lessons from the second one, and it feels like they did not learn the lessons from the second one. Like, the second one was so good that it was all downhill after that. And of course, the movie is the worst out of anything Uncharted related. Safi can attest to that. She loved the movie.
No, I didn't.
She thought the movie was a masterpiece in cinema making.
Why are you saying that?
Because you like Chloe, Token Chloe.
Who?
Token. Okay. I give us an A+. Please like and subscribe and comment Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.